Okay, knitters, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cast on. So we've got a pair of knitting needles. These ones are made of aluminium, and we've got our ball of cotton. So to cast on, that is calling it cast on, is how to create your first row of stitches. So we need to make these stitches. So there's so many different ways to cast on. I'm going to show you a really simple way, the way that I first learned. So the first thing we need to do, the very first stitch we create is made by making a slip knot. So we hold the yarn like this, and all you're doing is twisting it over to create a loop, and then we're going to pull that one through here. So I'm going to put my fingers through the loop, pull that up and pull, and you'll see that you've got this nice loop here. That's your first, can you see that? That's your first stitch. So then holding that, I'm going to get a knitting needle, poke it through and pull it on. And that's your first stitch. So I'm going to do that again. So I've got my yarn, and all I'm going to do is pinch the top, and I'm going to twist. So I've got it like that. And I'm going to put my fingers through the hole of the twist and grab that tail end and pull it through. And that's called a slip knot because it kind of slips. You can see the knots here. And then when I put it on the needle and pull the end, it slips up. So here we have stitch number 1. Okay. So putting the needle into my left hand, and if you can, separating the two ends. Something that I tend to do is, if both these two bits of yarn are quite long, you end up casting on with this little short end, and it's all going really well until you realize. So try and put that one to the side if you can, feed it through these fingers so it's out of the way, it's not going to get involved. Okay, taking your second needle, I'm trying to see the camera angle, I'll just do as best I can. So this is our stitch. The part of the stitch facing you, it's almost like a person sitting on a horse, and this is one leg and that's the other leg. So the leg that's facing you is the front of the stitch. So I'm going to put my needle under, there we go, through that leg, and it pops out there. Okay, then I take that working yarn, I'll move that ball of wool over there, and I'm going to wrap it. I'm coming swooping under and over. There's that yarn there. And then I'm going to pull this down here. I'm going to slide this needle off. You see that's the yarn that we just looped around. And then I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to put it onto this needle. So there's that loop that we just did. And now I'm going to give myself a bit more room, and I'm going to move this stitch from this needle, the right hand needle, to the left hand needle. Here we go, slowly and in control. I'm catching it there, transfer, take that away. Okay, we've made 2 stitches. Let's do it again. So here's the front leg of the horse. Here we go, the person sitting on the horse. I'm going under that front leg. Okay, you can put it down, take a breath, you're fine. We've done that. Okay, next we're taking the yarn, we're swooping anti-clockwise round and over that needle that we just pushed through. Okay, there it is. You can see that it's just come through. That's it right there. So now I'm going to slide this needle out. I'm going to hold on to the yarn too, just to make sure. So I'm going to slide this right needle back towards me, and then I'm going to push it forward. There's the stitch. Okay, now I'm going to move the stitch from the right needle back onto the left. And when I do that, I'm just going to do it this way. So I'm entering that way, not like that. I'm entering from back to front. There, we've done it. 3 stitches. This is exciting. Okay, let's do it again. Stitches are on the left needle. I've got the right hand needle here. I'm firing through like an arrow underneath that leg. Okay, put the needle down if I want. Stay calm. We've done it. Taking the yarn, I'm going to swoosh round anti-clockwise, under and over, and pull it back. And there it is. I can see it. That's the stitch I'm going to collect. So I'm going to pull the needle back and then push it slightly forward and lift up. There it is. Now I'm going to transfer it from the right hand needle to the left, and I'm going to go in from the back like that. There it is. We've done 4 stitches. Only 30 to go. Okay, keep going. Practice makes perfect. If you make a mistake, doesn't matter. Start again. Okay, it's already good practice. You're just getting to know the feeling of the needles, the feeling of the yarn. So this is really, really important and great practice to do. Even if you end up just taking it off, do it again. Take it off, do it again. Your hands are starting to understand how to hold the needle, what this is all about. Okay, I'll do 2 more and then you can rewind it and keep going. And I think for our face cloth, we need 34 stitches. So see how you go. So here's this front leg here. I'm going to go dart the arrow right through there. Then taking the yarn from the bottom, I'm going to swoop anti-clockwise and wrap it round. Pull down, and that just helps click it into place. There it is. I can see it. Use your finger if you need to. Steady, steady, push it through. There it is. I've caught it. Okay. Now I'm going to transfer, and I'm going to come in from the back, under the back other leg, and pull it over there. Okay. 5 stitches. Give it a go.